All right, so we're going to talk about setting up a router. So, a router is a power tool with a rotary blade on it that's going to remove material from a piece of wood or a soft plastic. So, you have several types of bits. You have like your regular straight bit that can do a plunge cut. So it spins, and you've got little teeth on the front that dive down into the wood, and then you've got a blade on the side, and that'll remove it. So it's kind of like a drill bit, but then it'll also remove material side to side. So the diameter of your bit is going to dictate how much material is being removed at once. So you've got straight bits. This is a profile bit that would do like a molding, like a profile in the side of the wood. This type of bit has a bearing that follows the bottom edge, so you're never going to go deeper than the piece of your wood. You've got flush trim bits, so if you need to take an edge off, you could put a guide underneath it here, and you could take a consistent line off. And this is like a round over bit if you want to smooth your edges. So today I'm going to be putting some numbers in this piece of wood, and to do that I'm going to use my smallest straight bit just to be able to trace those out, and depending on how much material I need, I might go back in with a second larger bit and clean up some of those edges. So whenever you're working with a power tool, you want to make sure that you are unplugged when you're getting anywhere near the blade. I'm going to verify that my blade is still tight, that's still in there, and then I'm going to look at my depth adjustment. So on this particular router, you flip that lever there, and then you move the housing up and down to set your depth. So you can see how far that blade is sticking out is going to be how far into the wood that goes. So I want to be a little less than halfway. So that's a little bit too much. So I'm going to back that off. And that is about the depth I want. So then I'm going to lock that in, and that'll be good. So, routing, you're always going to want eye protection, you're going to want some ear protection, and it kicks up a lot of dust, so you're going to want some dust protection as well. So, when you're all set here, you're going to plug in your tool. And then you want to make sure that your piece is not going to move around on you. So I'm going to just clamp this to the table here so that I can work. So you're always going to want to start your router before it's touching. You want to get that blade up to speed. You're going to do what's called a plunge cut to start, and then you're going to trace out with your letters. So I'm going to work this way. I'm going to get low so that I can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to be looking into the view finder here, and I'm going to just start in the center of my piece, and then I'm going to work around that edge. So you can see I got most of that outline. I hit my clamp over here, so I missed a little spot. So I'm gonna just move my clamp over to the edge, and I'm gonna come back in and do that again. And then I'll move on to the other numbers and do that as well.